man, feelings not supposed to be that important. Listen to me, I never say at all. I said that's important because women does, when we come outside here to do the work and work, sometimes my wife does feel like she should stay home. So what I'm saying is, right, we start off just now. We start off with you knowing how you can be safe against what is to come. How we end up talking about women, which is how the spirit does go. He was wrong for leaving she. He was not wrong for going with the next woman. And it don't matter how she feels. If he didn't stay with she and still do the same thing, he do nothing wrong. And she can't. Well, you're supposed to consider your wife's feelings. Wait, no, she didn't commit adultery or anything. She went and sex an ex-man, or he just she just. Well, a man's supposed to maintain his wife financially, so long as he lives, or until she goes and has sex with an ex-man. She's a Negro, what she is? Well, then. Once I grow up full. Yeah, according to the laws are good. But just in concern with you. Because if I consult with your wife, I know that you have a choice in that matter. That is why I say men take too much a woman is a possession of a man, and a woman was made to be on the same level with you. A woman is a man's possession. No. No. A woman can lift up 2 bags of cement. A woman not even supposed to choose her husband. She's father supposed to choose her husband. Because women are capable of making proper decisions. Yes. Because God said in the word that a woman should not teach or use of authority over a man. Woman don't have control over women.
Who's we? Who's we? Who's we? Who's our man? Who's our man? Our man. Some precepts come out.
This is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus chapter 36 and verse 24.
Yeah, the Most High said trust in His words. Right? Your opinion is rubbish. Right? Read the words of the Most High. Yeah.
He that getteth a wife begetteth a possession, a head like unto himself, and a pillar of rest.
Right, Most High put a curse upon our nation because we turned away from His command. We broke His covenant. Right? One of the curses, He said in the I think it was Isaiah 3, but I'm mistaken, that a woman shall be oppressor and tyrant should rule over you. That's one of the curses. Women don't have no fucking rule over a man. Right? Your opinions don't matter. A woman's opinion is supposed to be the opinion of her husband. And before her husband is the opinion of her father. Because, listen, this is what the word said. Right? When a man gets a wife, wait, bring it back again. When a man gets a wife,
Ecclesiasticus chapter 36, verse 24.
Go ahead.
He that getteth a wife,
then what the Lord said,
begetteth a possession.
He get a what? A possession. Right? If you own that hat that's on your head, can that hat tell you, go with me? No, it's your hat. You own it, you buy it, you bought the pay for it. When you get a wife in the ancient days, right? You pay 50 shekels of silver for that wife. You get a possession, you pay for that. King David, he killed 100 men and took off their 4 skins for a wife, the daughter of King Saul. Right? After, I think Saul after 50 and he was like 100. Right? you remember that picture from one? Okay, David, when he killed, and he got 104 skins from that right? So he began a possession. After he finished through those men, those Philistines, and cut off their foreskin, he came and he asked, he presented it to King Saul and he required his possession. Right? If you possess something, if you own something, right, you have power over it. It doesn't have power over you.
Well, I know say when that hikes nice and suppose I say no, I am a wife.
Your wife is not your peer. What's the begin? In this society, men believe that wives are their peers. They are not their peers. Right? They are not equal. You don't walk side by side. Men walk in front, women walk behind. That's the order. Go ahead.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11, and I'll start at verse 3. It says, but I would have you know.
This is what the Lord said. I will have you to know. Go ahead.
That the head of every man is Hamashiach.
Whenever head, what I mean, I don't know what for head is somebody on top, right? The head of every man is who?
Shalom.
The Lord. Read it verbatim.
But I would have you know, 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ,
Right.
and the head of the woman is the man.
The head of the woman is the man. Jump to verse 8.
Verse 8 says, I'll start at verse 7.
Yeah, come.
8, 8, it says, for the man is not of the woman.
Man is not of the woman. Why? Because life as a human being, so-called human being, starts from the balls bag of a man and his testes. The man is not of the woman. Not because she incubated for 9, probably 10 months. Right? You are of her. No, you actually start as a sperm in a man's balls bag. Your father. Go ahead.
It says, for the man is not of the woman,
Go ahead.
but the woman of the man.
The woman is of the man. Right? She comes out from us. She is below us. The word woman actually goes into what? Servant. When you look at the word woman, it means servant. Right? Right?
Neither was the man created for the
She
woman,
wasn't created to make she feel happy. She was created to serve us. When Abraham saw the 3 angels, right? What he said to Sarah, go and prepare the meal. He didn't say, hey honey, will you do something now please? He gave her order. You understand? Genesis 3:16. Men out here.
If you think you treat your wife like that, she would like to be treated like that.
She wouldn't like to be treated like that, but guess what? She's going to have to bow down. Because the kingdom not coming, that's what's going to happen. You're going to have to bow down. And leave. She doing all what? She doing all what? The problem with the society, the men have become what effeminized, they become weak. Right? Go feel that listen to me, and that's the problem. Right? Because that woman that you have, you feel that that's the last woman that the most high give you. Right? But no. Why is a woman only at the end of every week, every month, sorry, for 1 week, she has a period, right? What happened? Her womb releases what? Her ovaries releases what? 2 eggs. 2 eggs. One egg per ovary. 2 eggs. But how much sperms in the boy's back? So who have more power? Obviously. So be powerful. If she's not the last bitch on the planet, we out here to tell you the truth. Genesis 3:16.
The book of Genesis chapter 3 verse 16. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow.
The Lord said he will multiply their sorrow. Go ahead.
And thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children.
When they give him birth, they give him birth in pain. Because the woman was Eve. God, she transgressed the laws of the Most High. And she came and brought forth that wicked. They saw her husband Adam. Go ahead.
And thy desire shall be to thy husband.
When you look up the word that desire, it means strong sexual pleasure. Right? She's going to have that strong sexual craving, towards her husband. Her one husband. see, there's an old Chinese proverb. Hear what the proverb says. A lock that has one key is a good lock. Right? Because when you lock it, and you go and you have that one key, nobody else can unlock it. A lock that has many keys is useless. He said, liken that lock to a woman. A woman that have many men entering into her vagina, she's useless. She has many spirits upon her. Because what the first man that fuck her, right? The things that he do to seduce her, to get her to lie down, and she fell for that spirit on her. Then she take a chance and she went on her next man. That spirit on her. Then she went on her next man. That spirit on her.
5 men. 0 when her next man wants to that spirit come on to the man.
No, the scripture says, as long as he liveth, anybody as long as he liveth.
I find it strange the way when you sleep with 5 and 6 women. She won't be
Romans 7:1.
You feeling awake because you're sleeping with men's wives. What?
No!
Yeah, you're sleeping with men's wives.
Not at all.
Yeah, well, I'm going to prove it through the scripture. Go ahead.
1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 15. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing if they continue.
You don't understand. You don't understand the role of a woman. He's saying them bitches here.
The book of Romans chapter 7 and verse 1. Know ye not, brethren, for I speak to them that know the law, how that the law had dominion over a man as long as he liveth.
As long as the man liveth, the law of Most High had dominion over him and her. Right? Especially if the woman is an Israelite woman. Because an Israelite woman is bound by the laws of the Most High. What we teach in here is tribalism. We teach it nationality. The Most High of this Bible is for one people, the Israelites. There are 12 tribes in the nation of Israel. It's a sign right here. Any woman from any one of those tribes, right, that is an Israelite, she's bound by the law of the Most High, the 10 commandments and the laws and the statutes. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 2. For the woman which hath an husband.
The woman that had a husband is the first man to break her hymen. The first man that went into her as a virgin, that's her husband, according to the law of the Lord. Go ahead.
Is bound by the law to her husband.
She's bound by the law to her husband. In other words, the law says a virgin unto a man, that's her husband. He paid father 50 shekels of silver, that's her husband. That's a dowry. They took the sheep. What? Yeah, the sheep, the blood-stained sheep. The token of her virginity is the blood-stained sheep. And they presented it to her father-in-law. Right? Just in case that he's a wicked man and said that they didn't give him a virgin, the father-in-law could present back the blood-stained sheep and say, look, I gave you a virgin. Right? That's a marriage certificate today. What?
It says in Romans chapter 7 verse 2. For the woman which hath an husband is bound by the law to her husband.
Right, so the law is, you pay the father 50 shekels of silver, right? You present the blood-stained sheep. I think you have the right, so right. I was mistake, yeah, you have different things that they go through, right? But what you're not supposed to do is leave an Israelite woman, right? Unless it be for the sin of adultery. If she go and sleep with another man, as long as you live it, she commits adultery. Right? Well,
it says, so long as he liveth, but if the husband be dead, she is loose from the law of her husband.
Right? As long as she liveth, but if her husband be dead, she is loose from the law of her husband. Because his spirit is in her. When he ejaculates into her, his spirit is in her. Ejaculate is another way of saying break. Right? If he break in her, his spirit is in her. Because them seeds, them sperm, they're inside her. And what our scientists actually found out is that her DNA changes to accept them sperm. If it doesn't do that, it's going to attack it and kill it. Right? Because it sees it as a pathogen. Right? So what our DNA is going to do is accept it. every man that breaks inside a woman, them spirits of that man inside of her. That's why I said when you sit on with a different multiple woman and you feel a kind of way, it's because man spirits up inside there. But when you sit with a virgin, you ever sit with a virgin? It's pure. It's pure. It's undefiled. Right, with many women. Alright, now, the reason why it's difficult in this side, right, because this side is what? Post-slavery. It's because during slavery, they beat, they rape, they rob, and they stole our nationality, they stole our heritage. Where's our heritage? As Israelites, we were polygamous, not monogamous. We had many wives, right? We had slaves, right? Pre-slavery, we had all these things. But post-slavery, they fed us a new culture. They fed us a new way of living, which is one woman to one man. But tell me something, from captain to cook, from the highest, the richest man to the lowest, none of them can fight against porn in their wife. It's a natural thing because it was made to have more than, they were made for our pleasure, we was made for their pleasure.
It's self-control.
Self-control to do what?
You're applying self-control to what the Most High allow. In the sense of you trying to refrain yourself from doing something the Most High permit you or getting leeway to do. Because look at the population today. There are more women in the world than men. So if every man find one woman, what the rest of women going to turn lesbian?
You make babies and then the babies go your man and then
You're making sense. Polygamy is accepted by the Most High. I die against the natural use of a woman. And natural use, the scripture talk about the natural use of a woman, which is, listen, which is to take rod. To take rod. A rod must be inserted in a woman from a man, which is her husband. And a man must release in that woman for she to have child. Not to go to the sperm bank for the doctor to take her apparatus and shove it up inside her she knows.
That's why
well, yeah, that's how the enemy created. He gave them feminism. That's how he wanted them to feel empowered and independent in the sense that they don't need a man. But guess what? A time coming where all that independence and all that power they're feeling is going and crumble. Because a man, as the scripture says, will not be a hiding place. Sorry? Yeah, the scripture says the virgin shall mourn, having no bridegroom. They're going and mourn. They're going and be ravished. They're going and be raped because they don't have a what? A defense. A man in this time, a man of the Lord especially, listen, a man of the Lord in this time especially is a defense. So let it have a time coming when they're going to need a defense.
You get into that danger. This is no, wait, there's Genesis 17. There's Genesis 17 and 1.
Yeah, later.
And when Abraham was 90 years old and 9, the Lord appeared unto Abraham and said unto him, I am the almighty power. Walk before me and be thou perfect. And I will make my covenant between me and thee, and I will multiply thee exceedingly. And Abraham fell on his face, and the Most High talked with him, saying, As for me, behold, my covenant is with thee, and thou shalt be a father of many nations. Neither shall thy name be any more called Abram, but thy name shall be called Abraham. For father of many nations have I made thee. So how are you going to have many nations by one woman? It's going to take a very long time. You understand?
if I can say, as I heard a brother once say, he said 1 by 1 is just 1. But when you start to multiply 1 by 2, 1 by 3, you start to get some more profit. You know? 1 by 1 is just simply 1. And most I say, well, be fruitful and multiply. So to get that nation, you need more than 1. As the brother was going into, you gotta be able to maintain, especially in these times.
Judges 8 verse 30. And Gideon had 70 sons of his body begotten, for he had many wives.
He had many wives, a right of a man. You know, if a brother need another servant, you know, because that's what these women, as the brother was going into, you know, the word woman goes into female servant. Alright, just as King Solomon had it, he had 700 wives, 300 concubines. The right of a man, the natural use of a man, the nature of a man. But what Esau doing today is breaking down the men, effeminizing them, teaching them to exalt the vagina, exalt the bitch, push you on a pedestal, and humble down himself to serve she, making men women and making women men. The turning of things upside down. You know? That's what Esau did. That's why we call this place what Babylon, death to Babylon, death to confusion that Esau have out here. Because at Jake, he will love these Jake to promote women having more than one man. They laugh at that, they find that funny. You know? But a man having more than one woman, that's something bad. That's something, you know, awful. Death to this place.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 5 from verse 46. And he said unto me, ask the womb of the woman, and say unto her, if thou bringest forth children, why dost thou if not together, but one after another? Pray her therefore to bring forth 10 children at once.
That's something rare. You know, that's something rare. You have 10 children. I never heard of it before at the same time. Most I heard of was 7. You know. But these women could only bring forth in a norm one at a time. You know. So you need more than one. If you're building back a nation, if it was in the possession of Noah and his 3 sons, you know, or Adam and Eve, to build up the nation. You need more than one.
If I may say, these men and them, right? Really and truly, the scripture say, these things will worthy of death. And to reconstruct, consciously or unconsciously, to reconstruct the Most High order is something worthy of death. Because the Most High holy word, correct me if I'm wrong, it's all good. The word above the name or the name above the word. Most High holy word above the name. So if a man consciously or unconsciously going out and saying what the Most High did not prescribe, he is abomination.
That's right.
These men is abomination. And the time going to come when they're going to be destroyed. Because we start off talking about how to be saved, and you come up and tell me that keep doing what we're doing, and we're going to be saved. The brother Amon say, hey, once we continue, once the Most High is one of the number, then later on they say, you don't care about heaven or hell, you don't care about being saved. All you care about is a woman who might heal. So he's an abomination, clearly. You know?
And that's the thing with some jakes, they doesn't even know what we're saying. You know, there's some of them that doesn't even know what we're saying, but they still want to say something. It was actually a good message, however, to continue. You know, and don't be hypocrite. Can.
Back here the Numbers 23 and verse 19. The Most High is not a man that he should lie, and the Son of Man, which is Yahweh Shai, that he should repent. And he said, had he said, and shall he not do it? Or had he spoken, and shall he not make it good?
Yeah, even the scriptures, in Ezekiel, the scriptures say the Most High say you had 2 women. You know, he say you had 2 women, which represented the northern and the southern kingdom of Israel. You know? So that is the nature of a man. Don't fight against your nature. That's what many of you men doing out here. That's why you're becoming faggots. It's homosexuals.
Jacob had 2 wives and concubines. So he had Rachel, Leah, Bilhah, Zilha, to bring forth the nation of Israel.
David had 150 wives. The scripture said, Most High formed David a man after his own heart. But you see what's going on? Plenty of these men are afraid to come out and say, I can do whatever I feel to do, but really and truly it's supposed to be according to the Most High. But a man of that kind of void of understanding. When I was in that state, I was afraid to come out and say, because they studied to please this woman, afraid to come out and profess, hey, I want to have more than 1 wife. These are things men been bred to suppress your inner man, not your inner man, but suppress your manlyhood. A man naturally does want to have more than 1 wife. But due because we get heritage taken away from we, and we've been colonized, right? We've been colonized. You know, this is a product of that.
So for the rest of our life, if I could say quick, for the rest of our life, we're supposed to, every time you're on your period, just sub and be sad and sorrowful. Or after you make a girl child or a boy child, just sub and be sorrowful and wait on you.
This first King chapter 11 verse 3. And yet, because this was talking about King Solomon right now, that's verse, part of verse when I jump to verse 3. But King Solomon loved many strange women, jump up to verse 3. And he had 700 wives, princes, and 300 concubines. So look at how much wives, princesses, and concubines Solomon had. You know? As we go to brand new season, so the other person himself was the program. You understand? You get what I'm saying? You know? He created that one woman. But he wasn't created to do that. He trying to tell you more side. He programmed you wrong. Maybe he trying to tell you more side.
Isaiah 6 and verse 22 says the little one shall become a town and a small one a strong nation. And the Lord will hasten it to the sky.
So what? So the Most High will make 1 woman make 1,000 children, right? When the scripture talk about the womb, more of a stronger constitution in the young age than what? What I say? Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, because the first set of children, the woman is going to be healthier and stronger and what? More concentrated, as I say. Right?
2nd Ezra chapter 5 verse 53. And she shall, start from verse 52. Say unto her, wherefore, and not they whom thou hast not brought forth like those that were before, but less of stature.
Yeah, the ones that come after are going to be like a stature. But in the rebellion of the kingdom, as we read in Isaiah, right? He said the little one going to be what? Going to bring forth 1,000, right? So 1 woman not going to bring forth 1,000, right? Because what? At the beginning, or the first set of children that she made, when she's young, right? The womb going to bring forth a stronger constitution of the child. Some group of people been affected.
Judgment.
Yeah. So going back to this, right? Because like you have a door that's being pumped. The sell again mongrels. We're going to sell again what? What do you call that? Yeah, but you know what? We're going to runs. Right? Runs. We're going to have runs. Right? But we build back a kingdom and kingdom of God and rulers. An everlasting kingdom. And this is what the Lord, and he said, change not. Change not. So, you know, these statues are going to change. Right? You're going to be perfect. Everything's going to be in order. Right?
Yeah. So Psalms chapter 19.
This woman gonna buy force, right? Because it's gonna be like magic, right? For want of a better word, because magic is sorcery and witchcraft, right? But in the moment, in the twinkling of an eye, this flesh is gonna be changed, right? From the mortal to the immortal, right? But guess what? As we working towards that change, as we working towards that salvation and deliverance, right? We get an understanding. So we're not going into the kingdom but ignorant of the ways of the Most High, right? These women, they say, some are going to walk into what? Everlasting shame and some everlasting shame and contempt and what? Everlasting. I want to talk about it. Right? Some going to be walking up to everlasting shame and contempt. These women are going to be ashamed. Micah 7 verse 9, 7 verse 10, she that is my enemy shall see it and shall be ashamed. Who said, where is Yahweh thy power? Right? Because these women don't understand why we are out here doing what we're doing. They don't understand that the God of the Bible, right, is a God of order. Right? He's a God of compassion, a God of mercy, and he's showing his compassion and his mercy of creation. He's also a God of judgment. Right? You're living it up in these last days, not knowing that judgment going to come in the morning. Because the men of the Lord, we suffering. And plenty, majority of the time, it's to you women, to your mothers, to your sisters, to your wives. Right? We suffering. Because why? Many of the men of the Lord are fatherless. So you all are the family that we have in the world. And what he said, they said, men are going to be betrayed of them. Men fours are going to be of their own house. Men are going to be betrayed of the family and of the brethren, right? So you're a woman, you better wait to 10. Judgment is coming. The bride, what? The bridegroom. The bride's going to mourn. They're going to mourn because there's no bridegroom, right? They're going to be ravaged out here in the streets. All these strong, independent women who went to school, got a degree, right? He so empowered you. You's fucking Eve, right? You made that league with the serpent. With the deceiver, with the devil. That's right. Man who stands in opposition. Right? He saw the reincarnation of Cain and that evil serpent. Because Revelation breaks it down. That old serpent, the dragon, is the same fucking spirit. That's who you're in league with. Who give you leeway and make you feel that you some shit. You ain't shit. And your shit stinks. You be lower, man. You be lower, man. And you're going to be known. You're going to know that you be lower, man. When they can't defend yourself. When the cops are going to come to defend you. Because when the cops come in, they're going to be raping you too. What? I'm 100% what?
Daniel 12 verse 2, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake.
They shall awake, go ahead.
Some to everlasting light.
Some to everlasting light. That's elect. Everlasting light. Right? We're going to be the first. We are of what? The elect. We're going to be the first fruits of the Spirit. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. The ordinances of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Right? Hey, the first is always more powerful than the last. The first is better than who remembers last place? Who even remembers third place? You remember the first. The scripture says, they that is abstinent shall shine as the stars of heaven. And the Lord said, what the kingdom of heaven is what within you. Right? Who are the ones that went by examination, by evidential facts, that conforming to the ways of Yahweh Shemel Shai, to his commandments and his word? The men of the Lord. that out here in the highways and byways, that diligent for Yahweh Shemel Shai, they're going to be rewarded. You see, this says she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. Your woman is out of order, you're like dead. You're a dead state. What up?
Says I'm suffering shame and everlasting contempt.
You're going to be ashamed. Malachi chapter 7 verse 10. Right? You're going to be ashamed. Michael Salakia. Right? You're going to be ashamed. You're going to be afraid. Terror shall take hold of you. They're going to start with you not being able to eat. It's going to start with seeing the death of your children. You're going to be raped. You're going to be ravished in the streets. You're not going to have a house to rest your head. You're not going to have a defense because you refuse to be defended. You are the opinion that you are self-empowered. There's a lie. There's a deception. That's right. Because men is going to go back to their primal state. And the primal state of a man is a ravish a woman. And any amount of women. Any amount of women. Once they get the urge, they're going to take.
Michael chapter 7, verse 10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her. When said unto me, where is Yahweh thy power? My eyes shall behold her, no shall she be trodden down.
Well, you're a proud woman. You're going to be trodden down.
That's right.
I was just saying that, right? Them women and them, right? And when I return to the original state, that is why the most I see. But the same piece of past them, what I bring it out after. The Lord is perfect. Because the Lord prescribed that a woman should be covered. A man in the original state of the most I make him, which we're not going into. If he see so much as see a woman, like when I walk in here right now, if he was to take one of them ancient men and bring them back here right now, he would commit many offenses.
But I read 1 Corinthians chapter 11. You talk about supposed to be covered. 1 Corinthians chapter 11 breaks down the covering of the man. Her head is covered because the man is her head. Our head is uncovered because Yahweh shines our head. Right? Her head is covered because her man is her head. You understand? The man is a covering. Timothy, 1 Timothy chapter 2. Right? Because the Lord will be saving the elect and their households. The Lord said, my servant shall eat. Right?
1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved and shall marry, if they continue in faith and charity and holiness.
No. Before the demon left, he asked, save from what? He said what? The angels are coming. He said, well, hold on. No, I had a walk. She shall be saved in childbearing. Salvation is for who? Israel. And we are the elect of Israel. Right? The Lord is going to save the elect and their household. Right? From the destruction, from the famine, from the pestilence that's about to happen. The financial collapse, the perplexity, the confusion, according to Luke 21. Great confusion is going to come on the land. The scripture said, many days and many years shall ye be troubled. Trouble is coming on the land. Unrest. Right? Not knowing where your next meal is going to come from. Not having a permanent shelter. So like that? Not having security. Because the only security going to be in that day is the Lord. The scripture says the angels of the Lord encamp around those that fear him. Alright? Your woman, you're going to be judged. And hey, the scripture said, remember Lot's wife. Lot, in Luke says what? Remember Lot's wife. Why do you think you say remember Lot's wife? Because you faithless woman going to be judged. Lot's wife was faithless. She looked back. She looked back into Babylon. But now it's time to look forward to the kingdom and get herself right.
If I could say one thing I noticed with the whole scenario with Lot's wife and them leaving Sodom and Gomorrah. You know, if Lot's wife they just hold on to her husband, you know, and had the same enthusiasm he had to leave, you know, she would have been saved because she had children with him.
Her heart is back there.
But her heart was back there, and she didn't steadfastly follow her husband. And that's a message to you women. Hey, can.
She stood up. She was proud. She didn't bow down.
Can.
Because her husband would bow down and won't cleanse her husband.
Can.
But she was proud. She stood up.
Yeah, and looking back.
I don't see that whenever Salam, right? See, if she just claimed that she husband, now let's read back this and then when all the precept. This is 1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 15. He said, notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing. The key point, if they continue.
They can't continue. They call them new weaker vessel. That's why you need to have the stronger vessel. As the head.
Continue.
But they can't continue because they refuse the stronger vessel. How can they continue? Why?
If they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety.
Sobriety. Being sober-minded. Understanding what time it is. Not being drunk. You're not drunken stupor. I mean, you're drunk on what wine, but not alcohol. The philosophy of this world. Be sober-minded. Yo, this world is at the end. 1 John chapter 2, I think says first, love not the world, but the things thereof, first not this world, fadeth away. Right? Right? But
this is 1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 6. Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord, whose daughters he are, as long as he do well, and I'm not afraid with any amazement. As you brother can have no brought it out to the spirit, if she just clean to she husband. You understand? Because in the amazement, she looked back. You understand? She lose that faith. She lose that faith. You know? But if you just obey what your husband say, let me go and let me go. Even if you didn't believe, you listen to your husband. The scripture says the unbelieving wife shall be saved by the believing husband. That's right. You understand? But as the big brother said, you know, the pride in Allah. You know? The love of this world. Caught up in Allah. Caught up.
no, what's not all to learn from that? Lot didn't care about our bitch when she looked back. Lot eyes was on the prize.
It'd be like Lot. In these days, you had to be like Lot. Because Lot didn't look back for no wife or no daughter, you know. It's when they reach, you say, oh, let me make it. Oh, let me make it, alright. Alright. But Lot mind was about getting out of this place, and that's why sometimes we are women, they might find like, oh, you so heartless, how it is, you know, in the sense that you don't study me so, you know, you don't be your whole mind on me because we studying to get out of here. While you want to be in romance, you want a romantic life, we studying to get out of here.
Hey, this is not the thing. This is not the end. That's what now. Second chapter 7. Okay? Now don't look at the end. Say this is not the end where with this much glory. This is not the end. Hey, this is not our rest. We don't have that. We have to labor. We laboring for our rest. The brothers have perished. The Most High spared them in their destruction.
That's right.
Right? They at rest. But we're not at rest. They're coming back with power. We hope to be in power. Right? We got to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
That's right.
Right? But I'm on that.
2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 7. And the Lord just not vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, but that righteous man dwelling among them. Love desires your life. Love desires your life.
That's right.
It says, for that righteous man dwelling among them
And seeing and hearing vex his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. So that's why he looked back, because he was vexed. And he's supposed to be vexed with it. He's supposed to be vexed. He's gonna place for like every day he's also gonna be pissed off, right? Every day I got to speak for my every day I vex, right? I pissed off, right? Even though I might smile at people, I see a smile at me. Bro, you fucking pissed off, right? This nigga there, right? Vexed, right? If you're not pissed off, you're not in the right mind. Cause look what you're seeing today. A little youth man talking about he feel like he feel he's a girl. He feeling like he made to be a girl.
So you put it to death tonight in young age.
So like you see pictures of Pusha, where Eve, Israelite Eve, right? Dressing up boys as princesses.
Yeah. You pose up?
Yeah, come. Eve, what fucking understanding, what wisdom she had? A man should not wear anything pertaining to a woman, a woman should wear anything pertaining to a man. She just have the fucking boy as a princess. Boy is supposed to be able to be princesses too.
Failure. High class.
Hey, I mean, she could be saying something. Whole walk on in darkness, everything out that corner. You understand? And these are things that has upset me in the spirit, as Solomon said. It was all vexation and spirit, vanity of vanity.
That's right.
You understand? That's why this place had a move.
Can.
Had a move. You know? I just pick up my wife's phone and then I scroll into Facebook. And these jakes, but hey, if you had to put it to death, man. And the bunch tripping hormones, right? That plagued my mind for some days. And I keep trying to see, it's this, right? What are you really living in, right?
Isaiah 1 and 9.
Everywhere you look is a covetous, selfish, self-centered person. Not preferring one another. Not loving your brother. You gotta hear this place. We not of this place. The Lord said so. The Lord said we are not of this world. Right? We're not of this world. But the Lord prayed for us. I wish I prayed for us. That we kept. That was faith. That we strengthened. That we protected. Until that one salvation. Until deliverance. You understand? We're not of this world. Right? This is what I said. It's all of course. We're not of this world. Fucking. When we leave here, we all turn the highways and byways. I got paid. I paid before I go on my bed. I paid before I come out of bed, you know. All the pollution, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, aluminum, all this shit that come out from the exhaust of the cars, lead. We right here in the cheap compost. Right? All these things come into your body through inhalation, ingestion and infiltration. Right? Toxins, bring on demons, bring on spirits, heaviness. You have to detoxify yourself constantly. You have to fast. You have to pray. You have to drink mineral waters. You understand? You just have to have the faith. Except the Lord be with us, what? We perish. You understand? We in this fucking place.
That's right.
Fucking apples on them in my fridge. Nearly a year and they're fucking looking at different. They're looking different nearly a year. You understand? Fruits and lasting, everything losing its savor. The spirit, the vibration, it's dead. What? It's I don't know. They had a secret song. You don't even know. The vibration is so dead. What? They say what? Someone just said Christmas today. What? 16. Christmas is only the 25th. Now wicked holiday. The spirit not even in fucking here. The spirit not even in the air. So yeah, the only time I remember when you go in a grocery or you go in the mall. And it goes to show it shows witchcraft. Because that's how they get to you. When they go in there again to that spirit, because there's that fucking music that they are playing. They go in the gas station and the music that they play. They go in the grocery and the music that they play. Right? Hey, I might guess for this one and guess for that one and guess for that one. That's fucking wickedness.
That's right.
What about considering somebody all year through, 365 days a year, 7 days a week? What about considering somebody else? That one-time gifts and wickedness for the rest of the fucking years. 364 days of wickedness. Right? Christmas Day, they're going dead. They're going to have death, they're going to have murder. Christmas Day, Boxing Day, Christmas Eve, All Year's, or New Year's Eve, and New Year's. They're going to have killings. Because what the curse is poured upon us. Because this place is wicked. This is not the rest where we should rest. Right? The righteous is not in authority. You know? In this place, evil is called good and good is called evil. How could you be at peace? You watch television and the programming is pure homosexual. You ought to be on the kids' devices to make sure that they're not being programmed wrong. You know, like I constantly tell my son, hey, you are a boy, you are a boy, you are a boy. My mother will be like, you don't have to continue, you don't have to reinforce that, you don't have to reinforce that. He knows he's a boy. No, I have to.
Can.
Because these fuckers out here programming the kids otherwise.
This is Micah chapter 2 verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted.
It is what?
It is polluted.
It is polluted. Pollution kills. It's a biohazard. Bio means life. It's a hazard to life. This here is polluted. This here is a biohazard. Go ahead.
It shall destroy you.
It shall what?
It shall destroy you.
Woman ruling over man shall destroy you.
That's right.
The government is going to destroy you. Because you're going to trust in the government and take the chip. That's right. Go ahead.
Even with the sword destruction.
Yeah. Revelation 14 and 9. They that take the mark of the beast and trust in the image of the beast shall the Most High will pour out his wrath without mixture. You're going to be the ones that be partakers of the wicked judgment. But the elect, he said, only with thine eyes thou shalt see the reward of the wicked.
That's right.
You must have a mission for your ass, not faithful ass. That's why he said, one to them that don't believe. War means destruction. Shall their unbelief make the earth of the Most High of them effect? The Most High forbid. Let the Most High be true, and every man be a liar. And then what? Second Ezra chapter 15 verse 3. No? Not the clay.
Unfaithful.
Verse 2. Second Ezra 15 verse 2.
Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 2. And cause them to be written in paper. For they are faithful and true.
These words are faithful and true. And that's why Esau hates us, and Esau is bringing up propaganda that what we are haters with hate speech. And we are racist. Yes, we racist. We for our own race, because you're not for our race. You for yours. White supremacy. What?
Fear not the imagination against these. Let not the incredulity.
The word incredulity means what? Unbelief. What?
Of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
So we know what it is. You all don't know what it is because you all don't trust in these words, but we trust in these words. We trust in these words. There's a spirit that moves with that, with these words. There's a spirit of understanding, there's a spirit of wisdom. Because the scripture says, they that are wise will fear the Most High. Because wisdom is a fear, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Right? That is wisdom. Now fear stands by what? Trust in these words. That's what I want. Okay.
Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 18 says, for in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
Right.
Yeah, gain our wisdom. Gain our wisdom from the Heavenly Father. Son, our wisdom from on high. That is something. You see, these jakes on them outside here, they don't know. So in them just going up and down in the life, living every day, thinking this is how life is supposed to be, but we know. And that, by knowing, there's bring more grief upon you to see what the fuck really taking place and what's living.
I actually sat down with my mom. I sat down with her. But she don't understand. She was seeing me and she think that I have other problems, and I say no. I say, yo, you see me? And 144,000 men like me, we walk around with a boulder on our shoulders. Because we wise. We know what is about to happen. She wouldn't understand that. We walk around with a boulder. Every day we get up, even when they go to sleep, that boulder is so heavy, they just praying and asking. They repenting and asking God to have mercy upon you. But we know what's coming. And much wisdom is what? Much grief. These people are ignorant of the how much shine and they read. And they're going to be judged. I saw homosexuals walking up and down the streets. They're going to be judged. The Lord said, remember Sodom and Gomorrah. And the cities, them are one example. This place is going to be judged. The Lord said, except he had left a remnant. That remnant goes back to who? Zechariah chapter 3. Right? That remnant is who? The elect. Right? Yeah, keep it out. Except the Lord had left a remnant, the whole earth would have been a Sodom and Gomorrah. Except the Lord had left a remnant. The remnant is the elect. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 1 verse 9.
What?
Verse 8. And the daughter of Zion is left as a cottage in a vineyard.
When they want a cottage, when I look it up, right? And then I let image search, word search, image search, right? A cottage. Right? One image for the cottage was what? They had a field of whatever crop it was, and there was just a watchtower overlooking the field. Right? So he said the daughter of Zion, which is Israel, Jeremiah 6 and 2. Right? Which is the elect, which is Israel. Right? It's left as what?
It's left as a cottage in a vineyard, as enlarged in a garden of cucumbers.
Right, so what's the vineyard? These people in the nation of Israel. That's the vineyard that we saw it. Right? Go ahead.
As a besieged city.
As a besieged city, because just as the watch, like for example, this sign behind number 1, right? The tower over us. All the people that below it, right? So that sign could be a watchtower where you could go and you can stand and you can watch over the people. But in another perspective, people can be what? Besieging the sign. It's siege. You surround the sign. Right? So we are left besieged. This is the besieging is what they're seeing. By Esau propaganda that what? That the Israelites, by this guy, what's his name? This guy and his wife. Right? Or his woman were Israelites and they killed the Jewish people. And he left a manifesto in his car and he had a pipe bomb and he's going to kill more Jews and all this kind of bullshit. Right? That is us being besieged. That we are here, group. We are truth group. You understand? That's us being besieged. It's us against the world. Right? The Lord said what? They hate me before they hated you. Because the words that I speak, they testify of the evils that they do. Right? So we are besieged. Because we are against the rulers of this world. Edomites. Go ahead.
Except Jehovah Shem Yahushai of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah.
Yeah, we would have been like these homosexuals that walk up and down the street, and these lesbians, and these sodomites, and these what? Pedophiles. Except the Lord had left a remnant. Right? That remnant have a different spirit. They have a spirit of faith and trust in Yahweh Shemel Shai. That's something I'm talking about.
That's what I was saying, because that remnant is a beautiful thing. To even, I hope that you might be a member, part of that remnant, because you know, that remnant is not going to be like this. John chapter 16, verse 21. A woman, when she is in travail, had sorrow.
Yeah, a woman is about to give what? Birth, can? Right, that's what actually means.
Because the hour is come. But
and guess what? Israel is a woman. Right? So we in sorrow. It makes sense. We are that woman, so we in sorrow. We are about to be delivered. Read it over again.
John chapter 16, verse 21. A woman, when she is in travail, had sorrow.
Hold up. This is Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 2. I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and a delicate woman. Right? So it's Israel the Lord talking about here. The elect of the nation. Right?
Had sorrow because the hour is come.
Her hour is come. Yahweh Shai, his hour came. He was in the garden and Gethsemane praying and asking Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Salakia, to take away the cup. But the Lord didn't answer him. And with not answering him, he answered him. He didn't take away the cup. Right? Because he had also go through it to show us the way. Right? So we had to go through it. We had to show faith. We can't give up. We can't walk away. We have to endure. How are we going to be delivered? Read it over again.
John chapter 16, verse 21. A woman, when she is in travail,
the elect when they're in travail, the elect we are about to be delivered. Before you be delivered, you have what? Birth pain, contractions. Contractions will be what? Far and few. You time it. You time it. How we timing it? We measuring it. Time is another way of saying measure, right? Right? You can measure through time. You can measure with a measuring tape, but you can measure through time. Right? We timing it, but we measuring it through what the prophecies. 2nd Ezra chapter 9. So we are about to be delivered through the prophecies. Go ahead.
Had sorrow because the hour is come.
Because our hour is come, we are about to be delivered. That's why brothers are anxious. That's why brothers are looking up. So we know that our salvation drawing nigh. Our salvation going to come by the ships that this jackass Boca Malone making mockery of. We're going to have superpowers. And guess what? I pray Yahweh Shemel Shai that each and every one of the 144,000 be able to afflict you. We pull back your spirit and torment your ass. Go ahead.
But as soon as she is delivered of the child, she remembered no more the anguish.
She what?
She remembered no more the anguish.
She remembered no more the anguish when we delivered. Because when they have that beautiful child, our deliverer is going to be what? That child is going to be what? The kingdom. Alright? Go ahead.
For joy that a man is born into the world.
For joy that a man is born into the world. And it's going to be what? The nation of Israel. Right? We're going to be born into what? Rulership. Right? Headed by what? Yahweh Shai, King David, and the rest of the 144,000. Right?
If I may add to me saying it, I was referencing to when you don't have the hope of the truth, because when people does know the Most High, when they're in some kind of tribulation, when they're under some kind of pressure, but as soon as that pressure grown, right, they forget all about that sorrow and all that God that was crying upon. But now, the men of the Lord who we hope to be a member of, part of, we will be, according to 2 Peter chapter 3, we will be in the remembrance. What is it? This second epistle of Peter, he says, bring into remembrance of the stirring up of your poor mind. We just be reminded every day. Most High is a dread man, not to be messed with. Most High, don't forget what he did to Sodom and Gomorrah. Don't forget what he did to the earth in the days of Noah. We just remember them things.
So just say, knowing the terror of the Most High we pursue.
God, remember this. Remember the judgment the Most High set. We're not going to be forget about when it is the Most High deliver we. The great wonders the Most High did for us, to reveal the knowledge unto us so that we could be delivered out of when the destruction come on the face of the earth. But to us, Israel,
just like a woman too, if you're twofold in the scripture. They're just like a woman because why? Them going and forget, as soon as that physical pain done, they forget all about God. Oh God, when in the hospital, let me see he or she 2 months after they come out from the hospital and they're well and good. They're calling upon God in sincerity again. He could have been delivered out of the tribulation, the anguish that there was in. And this also is the mindset of Israel.
See, right? Some of them have received gifts. And I've got told me because at that point in time, because James 1:17, all good gifts come from the Father of light. Right? When they're in that time of tribulation, they fall over God. Right? When they come out of it, they're going to forget about God. Right? They forget about God. That's what the scripture says. Some of them receive gifts and have not told me. Because they wasn't calling upon the Lord's name, but the Lord chose to have mercy on them. But by the show of mercy, and he gave the liberty, he gave that time to repent. He said, no, shit that, yes. Can't do my thing. Call on a God.
Again, let's be 2 Peter chapter 3, I'll start from verse 2. I'll start from verse 1. The second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you, in both which I stir up your pure minds by way of remembrance, verse 2, that ye may be mindful of the words which were spoken before by the holy prophets, and of the commandments of us, the apostles, and the Lord and Savior, right? Knowing this first, that they shall come in the last days scoffers, but I was not talking about vocab walking after their own lusts, and saying, where is the promise of the coming? And this is just the thing that people get comfortable. So the mind not being daily renewed of what the Most High said going and happen to you if you turn away from what he prescribed.
Scripture says, stir up your pure mind by a way of remembrance. Whenever I can recall, I was looking at that video with the honey, and when the shaking is went back to what the natural state in the honeycomb. And the scripture says, for the genetic memory to water. Ephesians chapter 1, we see they that was predestinated. There was with the Lord in the beginning. So who minds the Lord stirring up? He will put it like. He will put it like. Right? As the scripture says, this roughly paraphrasing, talking about my mind, want to tell him more than 7 watchmen. And the only how that can come is through the Spirit that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So the Lord now stirring up these men minds in our remembrance. Because we was there from in the beginning, and we're at the side, beginning of Romans 15 and 4. That's why Paul know why he write that. Right? Now we say whatsoever thing are written up 4 times, we're written for our learning. Because some prophets can write about something and then come back and learn from what I write from before.
This is Romans chapter 15 verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope.
And where's the hope? Right? Revelation 1 verse 7. Where's the hope? We hoping Yahweh shall come to the clouds. Romans 18 and Romans 8:24. We hoping Yahweh shall come to the clouds. And the comfort of the scriptures is what gives we that hope. As my brother Murray said earlier on, to fear the Most High. You understand? It's the one. To trust in this word is the first step. As the scripture says in Proverbs chapter 1 verse 6. The beginning of wisdom is to fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And by fearing the Lord, we get our wisdom, that knowledge, that understanding, and that hope. That hope. And we hoping Yahweh Shai going to come to that cloud, which he will. He will. That's right. You know, as the brother brought it out in 2 Peter chapter 3, they say, well, where's the promise? Where's the promise? Right?
Revelation 1 verse 7 says, behold, he coming with clouds,
Every eye shall see it, they also experience it. And all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of it. Even so, amen.
And that kindred, right, which you two did on the same people who said, let his blood be upon our hands. Now what Moses says, 2 Ezra chapter 1 verse 32, right? You see, I've given my prophets and you're going to kill them. You kill them on the principle because we prophets. And then we prophets come back to do. We won't prepare your house like to come with you will. And you gonna wail. You two just gonna wail alongside you heathens, and they're gonna wail and be in travail and a garnish. Because Lord is coming back to smile, coming back to smite. Alongside with his book elect, alongside the chariots, alongside the angels.
That's right.
Alright?
Yeah, hey, with that, give all praise to Yahweh.
Hawa, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rechach
Double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone that rule well, to the elect, chosen, men who outside on the highways and the byways, diligently and sincerely serving the Heavenly Father. Peace and salutations unto you. And my Wat Lababal, from Esau, Moab, 2/3, all on you know what to listen to the word. That's all. Shalom to the elect.
Shalom.
For what? Become alone.
That's right. Wadla Arawam Yam.